Hey, hi there, I'm Patrick for Hoo-Ha Sports here with another edition of FansLife before the Premier League takes a break, and we also need to take a break because it's a whole week of celebrations. I'm joining my team, the Spurs Malaysia, and we're watching this game at home, our first home game of the season together with against Manchester City. I'm joined here by Leonard, Rohan and also Nick. First and foremost, guys, top issue, Modric. Should he go or should he stay?
Well, the thing is that if it's for the sake of the team, I think he should go. If we can bring in 40 million plus a player from Chelsea, why not? Because his heart is not going to be with us anyway. And even though as much as I agree with Levy that we should stick him up in the stands, because he bloody hell deserves it, I guess as for Tottenham Hotspur's club itself, I think we should take the money, get a few new players and see where we go from there.
And it should bring some stability to the team as well, because when they played against United, they didn't look like the side they were for a season and a half before.
Yeah, first half everybody said we were holding our ground, but actually no, we were very, very static. We weren't moving around too much. But then in the second half, I think they just carved us out open. That was our.
But he's starting today, Rohan. Is he good, Mr. Luka Modric?
Is that sorry?
Yeah.
Sorry?
So you totally forgot. You want him out? Is he going to make a difference?
As I said earlier, I just think that if he's there, he's there. If he's there and wants to play, that's great. If he doesn't want to and he wants to go, then he's detrimental to the squad. So get the money and get someone else in. Maybe swap him for Fernando Torres or something like that.
What, 50 million and no goals for the season?
Yeah, okay, bad choice. Bad choice.
He's playing for the wrong team. But the way we started, I mean, we should have started with Everton, but we didn't. And then now it's two hard games with both the Manchester boys. Looking at the team City have, it's hard to say that we're going to get anything out of this, right?
Yes, on paper, on paper it looks pretty daunting, yeah. But you never know. I mean, the ball is round. We might hit form tonight. There are a lot of factors on our side. We are playing at home. It's White Hart Lane. It's not anywhere else. So I'm just hoping that every one of them pull together, and with the fans being the 12th player, I hope that we can see a good result today.
Okay. Looking at it, we'd love to say that Modric is our man to watch. Should we say that Brad Friedel should be the man to watch today?
Well, he did he had a really good first game, to be very frank. Even though there were 3 goals, I think, to be honest, the 3 goals, and there were some defensive frailties. So it's good. I think Friedel has experience. Maybe he'll get in he won't do any crazy blunders like some others might do.
Okay.
Yeah.
Friedel, man to watch, but he's going to be a very, very busy man with the likes of the depth and squad for City, right?
Absolutely. I mean, he's the man to watch because he's so big. You can't miss him. But he did. I mean, honestly, if I'm really honest, he did really well in the first game. Leonard and myself, we both, he came out, Friedel, but he did really well. He got down really quickly for a big guy and for a 40-year-old. He kept a clean sheet for 65, 60 minutes. It was bad marking on the first goal. And I think we could have got away with a 2-1 in the first game, and but I think he did well, reasonably well. It would be great to see Ledley King back, because when Ledley King plays, we got a chance at the back. At least we got the forwards to do something. But like Leonard said, our motto is I won't say it in Latin because I probably mispronounce it, but to dare is to do, So anything's possible. Right now, I personally would like to see football triumph over the mercenaries. Because Manchester City are the epitome of what I don't like in football. They're buying success, and it can be done to a certain extent, but you can't buy passion, you can't buy good footballing, and you can't buy fans like us, but you can buy me a teh tarik afterwards.
So I have to buy him a teh tarik. It's about time to kick off. There'll be no passion, no whatsoever from the City side, but you will see all of it with the fellowship of the suffering over here as we watch the first half together with the Spurs fans right here on FansLife on Hoo-Ha Sports with Rohan speaking in my ear.
My face to the ground, then it gets me high for the night.
It's halfway through the first half. It's still 0-0. Spurs 0, Man City 0. Spurs had a couple of good chances. So did Man City. Brad Friedel was on our 8. Sid just joined us. He's our talisman. Sid, I know you haven't watched it.
Yeah.
What do you think is going to happen? Spurs been playing pretty well. You haven't watched it, but you're the talisman. Tell us, are we going to score something in the first half?
The way the game is going and the way we are attacking Man City right now, most probably we're going to get goals in the first half. I don't want to predict any goals, but
So we'll see what happens. We'll keep our fingers crossed because Spurs can score in the first half. We're having transmission problems, but doesn't matter. We're going to be watching and give you a highlight when we come back at the end of the first half. Come on, let's do it.
Yeah, come on, you Spurs.
Once again, with presence here today.
That's it, lah. That's it, lah. That's it, lah. Oh, look at the difference from last night. Come on, come on.
Right, it's a very disappointing first half. Spurs are down 2 goals at home to Man City. I'm here with Dr. Jack and also Sid once again. Guys, first half not that good. Defensive frailties that let in the 2 goals. Dr. Jack, what do you thought about the defensive defenders, central defenders?
I think Crenshaw and Modric in the middle doesn't do it for me. We need a defensive midfielder, especially against a team as creative as City. But I think most of our defensive defenders are injured, so I don't think we have any choice. I don't think Huddleston would have done any different.
Yeah, exactly. And also not doing any difference or anything significant is Gareth Bale. He's been, not like his old self running down the flank.
Yeah, I don't know, he's a bit off today. A lot of work has been done by Aswar Koto, overlapping work like you said earlier. But I may disagree with Jack a little bit. I want to see Huddleston in the game, probably tighten up the midfield area. Huddleston could actually open up the game with Modric inside and Van der Vaart playing up front. I don't know. Yeah, let's see how the manager, the coach.
Yeah, but then if Spurs open up the game, it's going to offer more spaces for City to run in with their depth in squad, Dr. Jack.
Yes, well, it's difficult. I think the problem is we haven't improved from last year or the season before. But if you don't improve and other teams improve, we have a problem. So, but our full team is not there until the end of the transfer window. It happens every season. This is very frustrating being a Spurs fan because we are giving away a 3-game advantage to our rivals because we haven't got a full team yet, So we'll see. Maybe in October things will be better.
Yeah, and we'll talk about the Spurs' ability to get in players before the season starts and the salary cap at Spurs in an upcoming episode exclusively with the Spurs fans. But do they need a second striker in the second half, probably playing alongside Crouch?
Yeah, probably Pavlyuchenko coming in. That could actually work. I just want to add a little bit about the defense when you were asking, Jack, earlier. The 2 goals, they were counter attacks. We were attacking them. The penalty was not actually called out by the referee. It was Kabul who did not actually look after Zeko. That was it. That was it. So tighten up the defense and a bit in the middle. Pavlyuchenko in front, I think we can actually win this game. Okay, fingers crossed.
Yeah, fingers crossed. Hopefully it'll happen in the second half. So big thanks to Dr. Jack and also Sid. We'll keep our fingers crossed as the Fellowship of the Suffering continues to watch the second half between us and also Manchester City.
Where the hell is Bale? Yeah, where's Bale? That's Bale. No, there he is, up there.
Where's Bale, huh?
There, he ran up.
Oh.
Ayo.
Yeah, in a way, it's hard to save that. Coming to the end of the second half, a forgettable game for the Spurs fans. It's Spurs 1, Man City 5.
Painful.
Felix, I know it's tough. I'll catch it. That's all Felix has to say. It's painful. Let's just wrap up Fans Life here and a very disappointing outing for the Spurs fans. Guys, what can we say? It's really bad. 2 games, we've let in 8 goals. I don't know, Rohan, how?
People who say I'm lost for words and then they talk. I'm not one of those, I'm lost for words.
Sid, a couple of more days left in the transfer window. What do you think is going to happen?
Friedel should not play.
Friedel should not play. Okay, that's one. What about Van der Vaart?
Van der Vaart, I don't know about his injury. Probably he's not going to be in for a week or two. Let's hope that Adebayo makes some changes in the next game. I don't know. That's probably about the thing I can say. It's very disappointing, lah, bro.
5-1. Yeah, no. I don't know. This is probably one of Spurs' worst defeats at home for a long time. 1-5 at home. I don't know, Leonard.
There's nothing to say. I mean, we lost to a better team. That's all. I mean, they were just devastatingly hot today. I mean, Spurs just didn't turn up. Simple as that. And I just don't understand. I mean, I might be wrong, but I'm sure some of these guys here don't agree with me. But I just think Friedel is crap. Seriously, I think he's seriously crap. I don't understand why Harry Redknapp chooses a goalie who is 40 years old versus a goalie that we have, which is under Gomez. I think he's much better than Friedel. I don't understand why. I just can't understand why are we playing Friedel instead of Gomez. I just can't explain that. I don't know.
No fault with the central defenders. Kabul.
I mean, Kabul and Dawson has always been lacking speed. We all know that, But to have Gomez on the bench for this game, I cannot understand it. Seriously, if he's not injured, I just don't understand why Harry didn't play Gomez.
I don't think Harry can do anything.
City, Paul Parker.
Well, Hisham says Harry can't do anything.
Fantastic throughout.
With this team
And tailed off a little bit, the game was won by the time they tailed off, and they finished it with a fantastic goal. And you have to say they are serious threat. They've got so much in depth. As mentioned in commentary, they can.
Lots of things happening here. Lots of questions for the Spurs fans. Well, it's going to be 2 weeks off before we get back to the Premier League season again. 3 more days left in the transfer window. What's going to happen to Spurs? Well, I'll tell you one thing. The fellowship of the suffering will continue, and it's going to be one long, hard season. I'm Patrick for Hoo Ha Sports here in this edition of Fans Life. Not a good one to end before the season takes a break for the internationals, but that's the way the cookie crumbles. We'll catch up with you when the season resumes in about 2 weeks' time.